See, I know you know what happened to Corey.
Beyonce couldn't get pregnant. Not naturally, not normally. What I do know is this. When Beyonce got on that stage with that fake baby bump.
Blue don't have Beyonce nothing. She's just light-skinned. I always thought it was kind of weird how she did resemble Jay-Z to a certain extent. But no, that girl is starting to look like Cathy. The eyes, the cheekbones, the jawline, the speltness of her thin.
Jay-Z has the internet buzzing heavy right now after 50 Cent hinted at the identity of the child Cathy White was reportedly pregnant with before her sudden death. The rumor mill went wild fast. Word on the street is that 50 plans to break down everything he's heard and seen in the second part of his documentary, set to drop next year, and people are watching closely. Online chatter has already started pointing fingers at Jay-Z, but it's important to say these are still allegations and street talk, not proven facts. Some blogs claim that when Cathy's body was found, there were disturbing details involving the pregnancy, though none of this has been officially confirmed. Social media ran with it anyway, calling the story dark, unsettling, and straight up chilling.
Taking her fairly. She actually died screaming. And the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper it's just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand, see? I mean, I'm just speculating.
Folks are saying this is some of the wildest, most disturbing gossip they've ever read, and the deeper the rumors go, the more intense the conversation gets. Now let's jump straight into this, because before 50 Cent even dragged this story back into the spotlight, people were already digging it up again. The reason? A seriously unsettling tweet from well-known journalist Liz Krogan that resurfaced right after Diddy was arrested, and it had social media spinning. That post alone had folks revisiting old theories and connecting dots like crazy. But here's where it gets even messier. Years before that, way back in 2017, Liz had already dropped another tweet that raised eyebrows, hinting at Jay-Z being connected to Cathy White's death. She straight up said, "When Kanye West says Jay-Z has life takers, I believe he is talking about the people who took out K.A. White." That quote has been reposted nonstop with people arguing, speculating, and blowing the whole thing up again.
So Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Cathy White.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list.
Now keep this part in mind because Liz originally posted that tweet back in 2017 at a time when most people weren't openly questioning Jay-Z like they are today. Back then it barely made waves and many brushed it off as speculation. But after the whole situation involving Diddy blew up years later, she resurfaced her old post and told people to note the date, making it clear she felt vindicated. Then things escalated fast. Liz publicly quoted her original tweet and followed it up with a fiery message aimed directly at Jay-Z. She wrote, "Hey Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died / was deleted. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself. Your time is coming. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell. Justice is coming." She ended by adding that it was only a matter of time, which sent shockwaves through social media. Some people online are now claiming Jay-Z is being exposed the same way Diddy was, and they keep circling back to things Kanye once said that raised eyebrows. Critics are calling Jay dark and cold, and while others swear they believe justice will eventually come for Cathy White one day, there's a loud belief floating around that powerful figures don't stay untouchable forever, and that so-called false idols always fall in the end. These are strong opinions, not facts, but they've definitely caught attention fast.
Allegedly, the song Daughter on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album.
I love that word.
It's potentially a murder confession about Jay-Z's mistress, Cathy White. Buckle up. On August 28th, 2011, Beyonce announced her pregnancy at the MTV VMAs. On January 7th, 2012, Blue Ivy was born into this world. In 2016, Beyonce dropped Lemonade. Now, as we all know, Lemonade was a true album about infidelity. Jay-Z was rumored to have a very long time mistress. People knew of Cathy White because of Jay-Z. Okay, if you listen to Daughter, the song completely illustrates a confession. The lyrics in the song say, "Your body laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom coutures. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do." So fans are speculating that Beyonce had Cathy White killed after Cathy White had the baby and claimed the baby as her own, and that baby is Blue Ivy.
Those intense tweets from Liz lit a fire under the internet, and people wasted zero time digging deep into the situation, trying to piece together what really happened when Cathy passed away. According to official records, her autopsy listed a brain aneurysm as the cause of death. Still, speculation spread online, with some claiming the report was allegedly influenced to protect certain high-profile names, including Jay-Z and Beyonce, though there's no proof of that. The rumors grew so loud that the blogger who originally reported on the alleged affair, Hollywood Street King, decided to step in. He reportedly launched his own private investigation, saying he wanted answers and clarity about Cathy's death. That move only pushed the story further into the spotlight, turning whispers into full-blown online debate that still hasn't cooled down. When the blogger first dropped the results of his investigation, things got tense fast. He later claimed he was pressured and threatened into taking the article down, but by then it was already too late. Screenshots had spread everywhere, getting reposted across the internet non-stop. Once something like that is out, there's no pulling it back, and people were locked in. Naturally, the article made its way into a lot of hands, and it started circulating like wildfire. In the piece, the blogger wrote, "Yesterday, I got the news that Cathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away." He explained that he immediately began digging deeper because the situation didn't sit right with him at all. Then came the part that really shook people. He continued, "KA did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today. According to an NYPD detective who told me Kath's cause of death is uncertain later today, we will have the autopsy and toxicology report. Right now, the death is considered suspicious." The timing made people pause instantly. The blogger pointed out that Cathy White passed away exactly 1 year to the day after he first broke the story about her alleged affair with Jay-Z, and that alone had people raising eyebrows everywhere. He made it clear that the coincidence felt way too heavy to ignore, and the internet ran with it fast. He then shared details from what he said was a 911 call that came from an apartment at 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. According to his account, paramedics arrived and transported Cathy because she was reported as seriously ill. She was taken to Beth Israel Hospital, where she later passed away, and that detail only added to the mystery.
But what this moment exposed to some even caught us by surprise. Here it is again, slowed down. As Beyonce sits down with Molly Meldrum, her dress folds.
A surrogate because she didn't want to put her body through the stress.
The blogger stressed that it was far too soon for anyone to confidently say a brain aneurysm caused her death. He explained that an autopsy would be conducted later to determine the actual cause, along with a toxicology report to check whether something harmful may have been involved. He even said someone might have given Cathy a bad drug, which is why toxicology results would take up to 2 weeks. To make things even more intense, he added that just 2 weeks before her death, Cathy had been contacted by a major tabloid that was actively investigating a possible Jay-Z connection. According to the article, Cathy reportedly gave the tabloid very little to work with at first, but one unnamed source made a bold claim that turned heads fast. That source alleged that after speaking with the tabloid, Cathy contacted Jay and told him she planned to go public with their alleged affair. For a price. This was all said to have happened within a tight 2-week window, which only made people talk louder. Things got even more intense when the timeline was laid out. The blogger pointed out that just over 48 hours after Beyonce publicly announced her pregnancy with Jay's child, Cathy suddenly passed away under what he described as suspicious circumstances. That timing alone sent social media into a frenzy, even though none of these claims have ever been proven. The article also included photos showing Claudia Jordan and Cathy partying with Jay at a club just months before Cathy's death. According to the blogger, Cathy and Claudia were close friends, and it was allegedly Claudia who first introduced Cathy to Jay. Those images resurfaced fast and spread everywhere, adding more fuel to the online discussion. In the end, Hollywood Street King claimed he could not continue digging into the situation because of alleged threats to his life. Because of that, he said he was forced to walk away from the investigation entirely, leaving the story unfinished and the internet arguing louder than ever. But the story didn't stop there at all. Jaguar Wright jumped in right where the blogger left off, and she took the conversation to a whole new level fast. She publicly claimed that Cathy did not pass away from a brain aneurysm, and instead alleged that Cathy was violently harmed inside Jay's home, a claim that immediately shocked people online. She went even further, accusing both Jay-Z and Beyonce of being involved, saying Beyonce was allegedly angry and jealous over Cathy's rumored relationship with Jay. These are extreme accusations and have never been proven, but they spread quickly, and Jaguar wasn't finished yet. She made even more explosive claims, alleging that Beyonce supposedly staged her pregnancy and that Cathy's unborn child was taken before Cathy passed away. She even claimed that Blue Ivy was actually the child Cathy had been carrying, a statement that caused massive backlash and outrage online.
I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things, like even in an area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so it could.
For time.
Yeah.
So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2. Season 2?
I just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube. Well, we can subscribe and get it.
It's important to note these allegations involve a child and are completely unverified, but they still stirred intense reactions across social media. Jaguar then escalated things even further by claiming that Diddy allegedly possessed a recording connected to Cathy's final moments, though she never provided proof. But the rumors didn't slow down at all. Online chatter went even further, with some people claiming Beyonce's song Daughter was some kind of hidden confession about how and why Cathy White died, and how Blue Ivy allegedly came into the picture. These are internet theories, not facts, but they spread fast and got people arguing hard across social media. And once those rumors popped up, people immediately dragged the conversation back to the infamous deflated pregnancy moment. Anytime Cathy White's name and Blue Ivy's name are mentioned together, this old clip gets recycled again and again. It's one of those moments the internet refuses to let go of, no matter how many times it's been debunked or debated. For anyone somehow unfamiliar, this incident happened when Beyonce was publicly pregnant with Blue Ivy and appeared on national television for an interview. As she sat down, viewers claimed her baby bump appeared to fold inward on camera, and that clip went viral instantly. That moment fueled non-stop speculation, with critics saying it proved she wasn't actually pregnant, while others said it was camera angles and clothing. People online still question it, saying, how does a baby bump cave in like that? And then they add, unless of course it was never a real bump to begin with. Now when it comes to 50 Cent, he's stayed quiet publicly about Cathy White and hasn't made any direct statements about her at all. Still, word on the street is that Jay-Z is expected to come up in the new documentary 50 says he's dropping next year, and that alone has people paying close attention. The anticipation is building fast and folks are watching every move. 50 has hinted that the documentary will include never-before-heard material, including alleged receipts connected to Jay-Z and Cathy. Online chatter claims these supposed receipts are so serious that if real, they could push authorities to take another look at the case. None of that has been confirmed, but the rumors are loud and spreading. As for the talk surrounding the identity of Cathy's child, that speculation is coming entirely from Jaguar Wright's statements, not from any official source. Some people online are repeating her claims, suggesting it could be Blue Ivy, but these are unverified allegations involving a child and should be treated with caution. As usual, the internet had plenty to say, and people did not hold back at all. One commenter claimed that the little girl has the same head shape and jawline as Cathy, saying she doesn't resemble Beyonce at all, and that people are being pushed to believe a certain narrative. That comment alone sparked a whole argument thread, with folks zooming in on photos and debating non-stop. Another person jumped in and brought up Beyonce's song Daughter, saying, have you actually listened to the lyrics? They went as far as calling it a confession and claimed she was talking about Cathy directly. Again, these are opinions and online theories, not facts, but they definitely added more heat to the discussion. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about the allegations surrounding Jay-Z and Cathy White? And do you believe the rumors about Blue Ivy's identity, or do you think the internet has gone way too far this time? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Click here to check out another messy video, and I'll see you on the next upload.